You definitely do not have to memorize this. Let me just try to explain this in a very simple manner so everyone can understand. Hello, interpreters. This is Mason the interpreter. By now, I'm sure many people have heard the news of the US declaring English as its official language. Previously, I made this video about how Trump's new government might affect us, the interpreters, and many people raised concerns that his policy and stance will most likely have a negative impact on the interpreters. And just in about a month, Trump decided to make English the country's official language. But wait a minute. Why is that an issue? I mean, English is kind of their language, isn't it? And who cares? I live in Canada and we have both English and French as our official languages. The only time I remind myself that we have official languages is when I'm getting groceries because all of the product labels have to be in both English and French. That's really about it. But why is everyone freaking out so much about this issue as if this is going to ruin everything for interpreters? That's what I will cover in today's video. I'll first quickly explain what this actually means so everyone can understand. Then I will talk about why it matters to interpreters. And lastly, what are some potential consequences this could have, in my opinion. As usual, I do have to let everyone know that I am not an expert by any means when it comes to law or politics, so the depth of this video may not be quite satisfactory for some people who are already heavily invested in this issue. If you like, please kindly add more information in the comments so everyone can learn. If anyone needs to verify the information I am providing, you can check the source at the top of the slides and in the description box of my YouTube video. If you're ready, let's get started. Let me first explain what this declaration actually means. On February 28, 2025, Donald Trump signed an executive order to make English the official language of the United States, which was never done in US history in roughly 250 years. Now, if you try to read some of the news articles, you might feel a bit lost because of all this difficult legal terminology and the title or section of this law and the acronyms for this organization, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, you are not the only one who feels that way because I'm honestly still quite confused about many things. But what I can tell you is that there are two most important keywords that will help you understand this whole situation. First is the Executive Order, or EO in short, 13166. The second is the Civil Rights Act of 1964. You definitely do not have to memorize this. Let me just try to explain this in a very simple manner so everyone can understand. First, let's talk about the EO 13166. If you watched my previous video about Donald Trump, I briefly mentioned the executive orders that Trump made on his first day as the 47th president of the United States. But this EO 13166 was actually made by the 42nd US President Bill Clinton in 2000. This executive order was basically about requiring federal agency like NASA, the FBI, or the IRS to provide better access to LEPs. For example, let's say someone who doesn't speak English got their backpack stolen while traveling in New York 25 years ago. This police officer could have just ignored this person and told them to go away because the LAP could not communicate properly. That's why this EO 13166 took place. So at least the public, federal agencies were required to provide more help to LEPs. And that is what Trump just got rid of. With a new Executive Order 14244, Donald Trump officially revoked the EO 13166 as of March 1st, 2025, meaning the federal agencies in the US are no longer required to provide language services to LEPs. But wait a moment. What many language industry experts are saying is that LEPs will still be protected even if the president decided to get rid of EO 13166 because there is something else that's more fundamental, that's much harder to touch. And for that, we will go all the way back to 1964. This is what we call the Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This is basically a law stating that people cannot be discriminated against based on their race, color, or national origin, including their language proficiency, when it comes to receiving federally funded benefits in the US. Let me give you an example. This was in 1974. There were three Chinese students who were going to a high school in San Francisco. Despite their lack of English proficiency, the school did not have a proper ESL course or an academic system to help these non English speaking students. Eventually, the three Chinese students failed to graduate due to the lack of support and accommodation from the school. Three students later filed a lawsuit against the San Francisco Unified School District and won the case. This is the Lau and Nichols case, which became a landmark case for LEP rights. The court ruled that the school district failed to provide proper academic support and accommodation, thus violating Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Because the US had the EO 13166 and Civil Rights Act of 1964, many LDPs in the US have been able to have access to equal rights. There are also some other measures, such as Section 1557 of the Affordable Care Act, that prohibit discrimination against LEPs, specifically in healthcare settings. But I think understanding these two concepts will give everyone a very good idea of why interpreters should be concerned about the current situation. So, to summarize, EO 13166 is dead. And people are concerned and confused about whether this can also happen to other laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1964. If it is not obvious, here is the reason why it matters to us. In the previous video, I mentioned one aspect to consider was Trump's anti immigrant refugee stance. And because our job as interpreters often comes from helping new immigrants and refugees, it is plausible that the demand for interpreting services might decrease. But if anyone is panicking and wondering whether this means our career is over, then my answer is no. The White House specifically pointed out that although the EO 13166 is revoked, it does not require any actions or changes by the federal agencies. In simple words, the US government is saying, hey NASA, hey FBI, or hey CIA, if you guys really want to keep using interpreting services, you can. But I know it costs a lot of money, and you technically don't have to have it, so you can do whatever you want, but why bother? I wouldn't. That's what it is basically saying, in my opinion. So, what's going to happen now? Obviously, I don't know. And I don't think anybody really does. If there is one thing I can say, it is how the narrative or the message that Trump is sending feels like. It's almost like a true US citizen speaks fluent American English, and that's who we are going to care for, you know? And when the president of the world's strongest country promotes an idea like this, it's kind of obvious that people will adopt and spread the idea. So maybe what has been developed in the past 25 years might revert back to what it was like before. Whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, I think that depends on who you are. One last thing I want to share is some helpful information that I think it's worth checking out. As I mentioned, I'm not an expert, and also because I wanted to make a simple, easy to watch video, I'm sure many things I have explained were simplified a lot. So I highly suggest checking out some of the posts from Kelly, who runs a Facebook group called US Medical Interpreters. She's been doing an amazing job for other interpreters. Also, I found Mr. Bruce Adelson's articles and posts on LinkedIn quite informative. As I'm working on this video, 6 major organizations in the industry, including CCHI, together published a joint statement on the situation. Lastly, there is a public briefing from U.S. Commission on Civil Rights that will be live streamed on YouTube on Friday, March 21st, 2025. I will leave these links in the description in case you want to properly learn more and obtain more concrete information. That's it for today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you thought this video was helpful, please click the like button because that will make me keep making more videos like this. By the way, if there are any Korean speaking people who are watching this, please consider joining my new community group, KEIC. using the links in the description box. Once again, thank you for watching. Interpreter disconnecting. Bye bye.